In the depths of history, a mysterious text vanished from sight, hidden away for centuries. That is, until the 1700s, when the ancient Book of Enoch was rediscovered in the Ethiopian region of Abyssinia. This long-forgotten manuscript sent shockwaves through the early Christian church, leaving everyone who encountered it trembling in fear, priests included. The secret knowledge within its pages sparked expeditions that drove many to madness, while those who managed to keep their sanity were never the same again. So, what exactly is in this enigmatic book? How does Joe Rogan explain its mind-bending content? And just how did it have the power to unravel the minds of those who sought it out? Strap in, because we're diving deep into the mysteries of the Book of Enoch, and in today's video, you will have appropriate answers to all the questions above before you know what happened. Subscribe to the channel, like this video, and click the bell icon for all the latest updates. The ancient Book of Enoch was quite popular during the first 700 years of church history, but then faded from sight. Nobody republished it, and it disappeared until it was rediscovered in the Ethiopian region of Abyssinia in the 1700s. The Book of Enoch, also known as the Ethiopic Book of Enoch, is a pseudepigraphical work, meaning it is falsely attributed to a notable figure, in this case, Enoch, the son of Jared. The true author wrote the book under Enoch's name to give it an authority it might not have otherwise possessed. The Book of Enoch has garnered attention not only for its esoteric content, but also for its complicated history. Joe Rogan, a well-known media personality, has expressed a particular interest in this ancient text, describing it as containing essential truths that have been suppressed by politics and the human struggle for power. Rogan's discussions with various scientists on his podcast have further fueled the intrigue surrounding the book. The Book of Enoch is part of a larger body of pseudepigraphical literature, which includes other works such as the Life of Adam and Eve, the Treatise of Shem, and the Testament of the 12 Patriarchs. These texts provide significant evidence that Judaism during the Second Temple period in Palestine was not monolithic, but rather a diverse collection of beliefs and practices. The Book of Enoch in particular is notable for its apocalyptic themes, which would later influence early Christian thought. The original manuscript of the Book of Enoch disappeared at the end of the 4th century, but portions of it have been found in Greek, Latin, Syriac, and Aramaic since the discovery of the Dead Sea Scrolls. The discovery of the Book of Enoch was both remarkable and controversial. James Bruce, a Scottish scholar and explorer, was in search of ancient relics and knowledge when he stumbled upon the text in Abyssinia, modern-day Ethiopia, in 1773. He hoped to find a book that would preserve the secrets of ancient rites, but instead uncovered what some believed to be an ancient depiction of the devil's origins. The Book of Enoch was denounced by early church fathers and was preserved only in fragments within the ancient Ethiopian language of Ge'ez. This text offers a narrative that no establishment of the time wished to see credited. Rooted in esoteric Jewish thought, the Book of Enoch suggests that the figure of the devil may have once been humanity's ally and mentor. This idea was radical and controversial, especially at a time when Britain was engaged in territorial conflicts and religious tensions were high. Bruce's journey took him through various parts of the ancient world, including Alexandria, Thebes, and Cairo, before he arrived in the former Ethiopian capital of Gondar in 1770. While ostensibly in search of the Blue Nile, Bruce was also on a quest to find the Book of Enoch. His interest in the ancient Ethiopian language and his willingness to travel to a region known for its hostility toward outsiders led some to speculate that Bruce was motivated by more than just scientific curiosity. Bruce's discovery of the Book of Enoch was seen as a validation of Masonic beliefs, with Freemasons equating Enoch with the Egyptian deity Thoth, considered the founder of written language. However, what Bruce found in the Book of Enoch was far more perplexing. The text challenges the conventional understanding of the devil as the antagonist in the story of humanity's fall. Instead, it suggests that the source of wisdom may have originated from beings whom the Hebrew deity sought to destroy during the flood. This narrative, which implies that creativity and knowledge were not gifts from God but rather from rebellious angels, was considered heretical by both religious and social authorities at the time. As a result, the Book of Enoch never found a place in canonized Christianity and remained unpublished during Bruce's lifetime. To have made such a story public would have caused massive unrest, as it contradicted the established religious and cultural beliefs of the time. Despite its rich imagery and profound implications, the Book of Enoch continues to be a footnote in history, often overshadowed by other religious texts. The story of the Book of Enoch does not end with Bruce's discovery. In 1946 to 1947, the Dead Sea Scrolls were found in a cave near the ancient settlement of Qumran, located on the northwest coast of the Dead Sea, in what is now known as the West Bank. The scrolls were discovered by a group of Bedouin boys tending to their sheep. One of the boys threw a rock into a cliff opening only to hear the sound of shattering pottery. Upon investigating, they found several large clay jars, 7 of which contained leather and papyrus scrolls. These scrolls, which included fragments of the Book of Enoch, were repurchased by antiquities dealers and scholars. The discovery of the Dead Sea Scrolls has provided invaluable insights into the religious beliefs and practices of the time, further solidifying the significance of the Book of Enoch in the study of ancient texts in early Judaism. The Book of Enoch is a fascinating and complex text that continues to intrigue scholars, theologians, and mystics alike. Its discovery by James Bruce in Ethiopia, its controversial content, and its eventual rediscovery among the Dead Sea Scrolls all contribute to its enduring mystique. While the Book of Enoch may remain on the fringes of mainstream religious thought, its influence and significance cannot be denied. The Book of Enoch is an ancient text believed to be around 2,000 years old and consists of various fragments of scrolls that were discovered alongside other significant manuscripts. Despite its age and historical significance, many clerical scholars have dismissed the book, claiming it contains revelations that were not divinely inspired by God. The Book of Enoch was excluded from the Bible due to its controversial content, which includes a list of fallen angels, violent giants, strange cosmological facts, and mystical revelations. These elements have led to ongoing debates among scholars, with some believing that the stories in Enoch reflect Babylonian mythology. The Book of Enoch is attributed to Enoch, a figure mentioned in the Bible as the 7th patriarch in the line of Adam before the Great Flood. Enoch is often portrayed as a man who ascended to heaven by God's will to learn the secrets of the end of time. However, others view him as a product of ancient fanfiction, a character inserted into stories for dramatic effect. The book begins with an ominous description of the end times, detailing Earth's destruction and the final judgment of sinful men. This apocalyptic vision is one of the reasons the book was not included in the canonical Bible. One of the most intriguing aspects of the Book of Enoch is the introduction of mysterious creatures known as the Watchers. These 200 angels were initially tasked with observing human history, but they eventually became enamored with human women and descended to Earth to take them as wives. This union between angels and humans resulted in the birth of giants known as the Nephilim, who were depicted as monstrous beings that devoured everything in their path, including people. The story of the Watchers and the Nephilim has been compared to modern fantasy tales like The Lord of the Rings due to its epic scale and fantastical elements. The giants' rampage across the land caused widespread destruction, leading the Watchers to teach their human wives charms, spells, and herbology. This depiction continues the tradition of portraying women as deceivers, a theme that can be traced back to the stories of Eve and Lilith in the Bible. Meanwhile, the Watchers also shared knowledge of metallurgy with men, leading to the creation of weapons and armor and eventually causing wars among humans. The chaos caused by the Watchers and their offspring led them to turn on one another, blaming a particular Watcher named Azazel, who is often depicted with goat-like features and is believed to be the origin of the term scapegoat. As the situation on Earth spiraled out of control, God decided to intervene by wiping the slate clean. Noah, who is given a divine warning about the imminent flood, begins constructing the ark. The narrative then takes a sudden turn with Enoch appearing in heaven without much explanation. God charges Enoch with delivering judgment upon the Watchers, condemning them to spend eternity as demons. This part of the story also introduces the concept of purgatory, where the souls of all people are collected until Judgment Day. In the following passages, Enoch is taken on a journey through time and space, where God reveals to him the visions of the end of time. Many of these visions are reminiscent of the imagery found in the books of Daniel and Revelation, although they appear much earlier in the biblical timeline. During this journey, God and Enoch begin calling out individuals by name, including archangels like Uriel and Raphael, who will later gain prominence in Catholic lore. The book also discusses fallen angels who were condemned to the abyss for eternity due to their defiance. Another segment of the Book of Enoch details the fall of Lucifer, known as Satan in the text, and his rebellion against the heavenly host. This rebellion results in Lucifer and his followers being cast down to hell, a theme that is familiar in many religious texts. Enoch also serves as a prophet, delivering sermons to the fallen watchers and giants, warning them of God's impending wrath. Despite their pleas for mercy, God seals them within a mountain until the day of judgment, foreshadowing the final battle of Armageddon. In conclusion, the Book of Enoch is a rich and complex text that offers a unique perspective on biblical events and characters. Its exclusion from the canonical Bible has not diminished its significance, as it continues to inspire debate and fascination among scholars and enthusiasts alike. Whether viewed as a historical document, a work of fiction, or a source of spiritual insight, the Book of Enoch remains a captivating artifact of religious literature,